Hello everyone, welcome to the Pencil 2D animation tutorial. This is part 3. In the previous session we saw about the bitmap layer. Today we see about the vector layer. So here as we can see the bitmap, the vector and the camera layer. So we'll be learning about the vector layer today. So when we click on vector layer, we have this default pencil tool has been selected. Let us see what happens. So I can by default the black color is selected, so I can just roll over this mouse over this particular area, left click, and this is what we get. Okay. So we get this. Okay, this is what we get. Then if we now in case if you observe, in case of bitmap layer, with pencil tool we can adjust the width, but for vector layer this is fixed. Now next we come to the pen tool. Okay, so here we have the pen tool. Okay, when we take the pen tool, we have this width can be adjusted, as it can be seen. So just you can draw this line. Okay, we can even change the color. Okay, we get another color, we get a blue color. Okay, different colors can be opened. We can even change the width of this pen. Okay. So this is what we get, the green one. Okay. Then this is the we also have the brush tool. This is the brush tool. Okay, blue color. Now here one thing is that in case of bitmap layer we can have different colors, but here whenever we change the color, all the colors whatever we have drawn, they change with that particular selection. Suppose if I turn to green, they become green, red, everything becomes red. So this is the one of the basic difference between vector layer and bitmap layer. So this is what we get. Then okay, so let us just let this part. Okay. Now we do a simple animation using the pencil tool, sorry, pen tool. Okay, I'll just click it here. I am on the vector layer. Okay, the first frame. I just draw a circle. I just decrease the width, and here I can draw a circle. I've drawn a circle now. Okay, now before moving to the next frame, I can use a trick. Instead of drawing it again and again, I can just use this particular tool. It is called as the select tool. I click here, okay, and then select this particular circle. Okay, so this particular circle has been selected. Okay, and then I control C. I click control C using the keyboard, so this has been copied. Now I go here, come here and click on the next frame. So I come on frame 2. I'm still on the vector layer. Okay, and then I use control V. Now you can see this has been pasted. Now I use this particular arrow tool. Okay, this is called as a move tool. I just take this and move a little bit further. Now the advantage using control C, control V is that the same shape, we get the same shape again. Okay, in the previous session what we saw was that when we have to draw it again and again, so the shape may get changed. Okay, so here we are getting the same shape. Okay, the shape won't change. In case if we are drawing some character, then we don't need to draw this character again and again. We have to just make some simple changes. So this is the use of this is the advantage using control V and control C and control V. It can be done in bitmap layer also. Okay, next we come to, okay, what to do next is go to the next frame. Okay, and here it can be seen the onion skins have been turned on, so this the previous frame they become red. Okay, I again press control V, so this particular circle gets pasted at the original location. We come here and we move it little further here. Okay, then again key next, control V, then move it a little further down. Okay, so we go on continuing doing, we just continue doing this. Okay, okay. Next key, and here we have, okay, next key, and again paste. Okay, so this we can continue. Okay, so we can continue further as much as we want, as much as required. So this is what we get. Okay, we can just play this now. Okay, this is what we get. We can turn on this also, continuous play. So this is we get. Okay, now after studying the bitmap layer and the vector layer, let us see some of the differences between them. So I'll just come on the bitmap layer. I've clicked on the bitmap layer and I go to the pen tool. Okay, and just draw a simple line. Okay, I come to the vector layer. Okay, and with the same pen tool I draw a line. Now what I do is I use the scroll button of the mouse and just move it further so to zoom it. Now this is what I've drawn, this one. Okay, I'm just marking it with the pencil. This one was drawn using the bitmap layer. This was drawn in the on the bitmap layer, and this was drawn on the vector layer. So you can find the difference. Okay, this is not as smooth, and vector layers is extremely smooth, you can see. And if we can use the hand tool, you can see the hand tool. You can just move this screen here and there. Okay, now you can see this is that this we have some pixels. Okay, so bitmap layer consists of pixels, and here you can see it is very smooth. This is one of the difference with respect to bitmap and the vector layer. Now next I'll just clear this frame from the I'm in the vector layer, so when I click here it will clear whatever was drawn on the vector layer. I come to the bitmap layer and press this, and everything is gone which is on the bitmap layer. Okay, now I'm on the bitmap layer and I select the pencil. Okay, and I increase the width and draw this. Okay, so because black color is selected, I can select a green color. Okay, so now you can see in the previous line the color was black, so this black is retained, and I change the color to green, so now I've drawn a green line. Now if I change to red, okay, I get a red line. This is in the bitmap layer. Now I come to the vector layer in the same frame. Okay, I select the green color. Okay, I select the green color, and I'll select the blue color, so I draw the blue line. Now this is on the vector layer. Okay, next I change the color to green. Okay, and want to draw another line. Now you can see this both they have become green. Both have become green. Okay, I press Ctrl Z. Okay. Now next, if I just click on red, this becomes red. If I turn on pink, it becomes pink. So you can note that in the bitmap layer we can draw on the same frame, we can draw different colors, lines of different color, diagrams of different colors. But on the vector layer, if we are on the vector layer, we cannot draw two different colors with two different colors. It will change to the same color. So this is one of the drawback we can say of the vector layer. Now one more thing to be noted with respect to the bit and the vector layer. So I just select the pen tool. Okay, and select this pink color. I draw a line. Okay, and then come to the vector layer. In the same frame, I draw another line which is black in color. Now I take the smudge tool. Okay, there is the smudge tool. Okay, I click here. Okay, and I just scroll over to zoom it. Okay. First I have to come to, I have to come to the bit layer first. Okay, because this is on the bit layer. Now see what happens when I just click. What is happening is just spreads along that particular bit layer. The smudge tool, it does this particular effect. Now I come to the vector layer. When I click here, you can see we can find some dots. Okay, so I click one of the dot. Okay, left click and just drag it over towards the right side. It moves in this way. This is on the vector layer. Okay, this is when we draw what we draw on the vector layer. I just click left click, I can drag it over here. Okay, and I get this particular shape. I can make it any shape. Okay, I can just drag it over. Okay, you can make any particular shape. You can drag this you can extend it, you can take it anywhere. Okay, this is on the vector layer. So this is one of the advantage we can say with respect to the vector layer. And I come on the bitmap layer and do with the same thing, okay, with the smudge tool. Okay, this is what we get in the on the bitmap layer. Okay, so that this is the basic difference. It may depend when we are doing the animation what we require for that particular case. So that's all for this particular tutorial. Okay, thanks for watching.